All right, it's not too early to rock here, okay, on Good Day Rochester. Rocker Dokken is here with us this morning. He's in town for performances in our area tonight and tomorrow. We welcome you.
Nice to be back.
Meet you.
It's been a while.
Yeah, we were just talking about you live in L.A., so this is a drastic change for you.
It was a bit shocking when you walk out of the airport at 12 o'clock at night and it's -3. But it was raining, it's been raining in L.A. for months. So
Yeah.
strange weather everywhere.
Exactly. You said a little cold here, but maybe a warm welcome. I hear you had some fans greet you at the airport.
Yeah, crazy. I lasted 2 minutes. They've been there for 4 hours, and they were shaking. Going, "Can you sign in this?"
Well, that had to make you feel good, though.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate it. I'm always appreciative of those kind of fans.
Yeah, they're hardcore, diehard fans to be there.
They are.
So you've got a performance tonight at the German House, and this is a very special performance.
It's different. Yeah, I don't perform acoustic shows very often, but it's for the Glenn Tipton Parkinson's. He was the guitar player in Judas Priest, one of the founding members, developed Parkinson's, so he can't tour anymore.
Right.
So he started a foundation, and so I thought I'd just do acoustic show and try to get people down there. It's kind of like a storytelling thing. I'll tell stories about how I wrote this song and how I did it and where it came from, and raise some money for the foundation.
Okay.
You got to pay it forward.
Yeah, that's right. So a little intimate setting for folks.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be just me and our bassist, Chris McCarble, singing harmonies and a little bass. And it could be, I'm going to do some Beatles and some Dokken and all kinds of stuff. I don't know what's going to happen.
So, anything goes. So you got to come out and find out, right?
We might plug in.
Do you prefer kind of an intimate setting like that, or do you like to just rock out, full-on heavy metal?
Both. I mean, it's been a strange year. We went to Germany and we had 60,000 people. And the next day we flew home and we had a couple thousand people. And it's all so different. It's the rush. It's about the rush, obviously.
Yeah.
You go on stage in front of 60,000 people and it's like, holy cow. And then, but then I get back to America and, a couple thousand, and I'd say acoustic is more stressful.
Really? Why is that?
Well, there they are.
They're right in front of you.
They're right there. I'm like, doing anything on my phone. Did I shave good? Did you miss a spot? They're right there. So it's a little, I'd say honestly, so, going out with tens of thousands of people, it's a little, after doing it for so long, it's kind of on autopilot. Acoustic's a little more stressful.
It's also really raw too, right? So people can just really hear you.
Everything.
Yeah.
That's a good thing and a bad thing. Because it's just me and singing and playing.
Yeah. I think people like that, though.
If I blow a clam, as we call it, clam, a mistake, they know it.
Yeah, yeah. But I think people like that. It's honest, it's genuine, it's real, up close and personal. So I think a lot of fans really appreciate that.
Some of my fondest memories in my career have been playing with famous people acoustically, just mano a mano. I remember, I remember jamming with George Harrison maybe a year before he passed away. We were sitting on top of some mountain in Topanga Canyon, and he says, "Do you have an extra guitar?" And I said, "I actually do." So, and things like that, we just sat down and started playing.
Yeah.
And that was really, those kind of little impromptu moments with people like that and a lot of other musicians is fun.
Yeah.
No rehearsal, you just go.
It's been a long journey for you, and I know you talked about the rush, the adrenaline of getting on stage and performing. What really keeps you, your drive to keep on going?
Coffee.
You and me both. I can use some more.
No, I don't know. There's been several times in my career I thought, well, I've been to the top of the mountain, and now what? But I have my other side projects, and I have this hobby. I like to buy strange, eccentric buildings and fix them up and stuff like that. But I know many musicians that have retired. And about 4 years later, they said, "I am so bored."
And they miss it, too.
They miss it. They're like, "I'm done. I'm going to go home and golf, go to my chateau in England, and I'm done." And then 4 years later, let's go by, and they're like, "I want to go back on the road." And there's many levels of touring these days. Some people are still in that private jet type of, fame. And
Yeah.
I did that in the 80s, but now there's something about it. I always say it's 22 hours of hell for 2 hours of glory. So it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
When you're on stage, it's wonderful, and you feel love, and you see the people smiling, and they're singing lyrics that I wrote, and I'm like, wow, they're singing songs that I wrote. This is great all these years later.
Yeah.
But getting to that point on the stage, it can be a little bit of a to-do.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if you can keep going, by all means, let's keep on going, continue that journey. All right, we're going to talk more about what's next. We're actually going to bring in Superfan, our executive producer, Mike DeGiorgio. He's going to help me out here, too. More with Dokken when we come back. But first,